What's poppin', friends and fam? Are you excited? I know I am. Welcome back to another episode of iCraft SMP Season 3 with your host, luukzilla. We're currently in the School of Building, which we finished in the last episode. Yep, I said finished because this is done. I know. It kind of feels weird to say considering I had like a vacant plot for so long and I ended up building it a lot quicker than the plot was actually reserved for, but it's okay. Nobody actually wanted this plot for the whole time it was reserved, which is awesome. I'm glad people weren't really bugging me about it. I did get a little bit of a prank at one point, but aside from that, you know, I'm glad people were patient. It's definitely worth the wait because this shop is excellent. We have different plans for this episode. Yep, I'm gonna be leaving the shopping district and I'm gonna be going somewhere where we probably haven't been together before, so let's go. I'm actually gonna take the nether to get there this time, which is weird because I usually fly, but I haven't been in the nether on camera for a while, so I feel like I should show you some changes. You guys know the shopping district. This was here before. You guys should know this fairly well. This is another shopping district set up by Koi. It looks great. Next to it, there's also this rail station that Koi also made. It, see, it connects to the hub over there. I think it connects to Koi's base. Probably this way. Yeah, most likely. This portal here leads to the mini games, and then back this way leads to the world spawn. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I think the hub is coming along really well. Like, we're starting to make some really good connections from point A to point B. So that's really great. The hub itself, like the main part of the hub with the town center portal, it hasn't changed much. You guys know we did this as a huge project. There's the end pathway that I was gonna work on, but I never really did that. Hey, whose is this? Alright, that's the thing. So yeah, so here's the pathway to the end that I never finished, but oh well. It's an entrance, people can walk down it, there's just nothing fancy in place. We're gonna be going down this path here, through that portal there. This will take us to the farming district, somewhere where no one really goes, so let's change that. Welcome to the farming district. We have a similar kind of center area here, just like we have in the shopping district, and we also have one of these in the mini game district too now, because I just built that the other day, so that's pretty cool. My project for the farming district. So there are no farms here in the farming district aside from this giant pumpkin over here, which houses a pumpkin and melon farm. I kind of want to pimp out this area. You know, a farm is something that everyone can use, but hey, somebody's got to set it up first. I'm thinking I want this area for pretty much farming everything. Like there's gonna be pumpkins. I want to put an area for tree farms, for crops, etc. Other types of things that you can farm in this game. I don't know, maybe flowers as well. But I don't know, I think it'll be pretty cool. But right now, there's not really a lot of space to work with. The thing about like farms is, I don't know, I feel like it'd be better in like a flat, open, more open area. So what I want to do is go through here and do some tree chopping. As you can see, I have my happy accident fully recharged and it's pretty great. I want to go through here chopping down all of these big spruce trees, like the 2x2s. I'm probably gonna leave like the single trees for now, at least. I'll see how it looks when I'm finished, but basically I just want there to be a lot more space to work with over here before I actually start working. There's a skeleton horse up there, that's pretty cool. So yeah, let's pull out the replay mod. We are going to do a time lapse of me doing nothing but cutting down trees. I think it'll be a lot of fun and I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's enjoy this music. Honestly, it doesn't even look that different with all these trees gone. I mean, it does make a lot of difference considering there's a whole lot more space to work with now, but at the same time, like in the big picture, looking through here, you still see a bunch of spruce and a bunch of spruce leaves. There's just less kinda like up in this area. It's taiga-y enough for it to still be a taiga, but I think clearing out those trees was a good idea because now it's kind of just going to be easier to work with. We can just kind of break trees as we go. So let's say we want to put something right here. You know, we can break these trees, no big deal. They're not still here for a reason. I just kind of wanted to keep the smaller trees for now, just kind of keep it looking like a taiga. One other thing I did, which was not during the time lapse, I made this path here. Now let's follow this path to see where it goes. I actually really like how this path came out. I was just kind of working on this while watching some shows on my other monitor, and yeah, we got this nice little path here going through the farming district, and this connects up with one of the paths going through the residential district, which is really cool. We don't actually have a path connecting like residential to shopping yet, but we do have this one connecting it to farming, which is cool. Eventually I will be making more connections. I have a whole bunch of community type projects that I want to work on. That's just, you know, time is an issue. But anyway, so yeah, if we follow this in a straight line, it'll bring us right to town center. But yeah, this is just kind of where the path connects to, goes through this little cave, which I will be decorating. This is actually like right underneath Koi's house. But if we keep going this way, this just a small bridge that I made. It's probably going to need to be improved on. It was just kind of, you know, pretty quick and simple bridge design, a little hanging a little bit, and then connects to this path and goes to the center of the farming. Now that we cleared out all these trees and made a path, now it's time to actually do some farming related things. So I'm gonna put in farms for all the crops and all the trees and this and that and pretty much everything I can think of that's farmable, except for like mobs. This isn't an area for mob farms, it's more like farms, I don't know. So that's the thing, we already have the melon and pumpkin farms. Actually, before I start making farms and stuff, I want to make something else really cool that I designed in a creative world. Basically, it's gonna be like a billboard, and before I explain it, how about we just take a fly over to the shopping district where I have already made something. So basically my idea is in each of the different districts there's going to be a billboard that says what the district is, so people flying by will be able to see. So I'm just going to keep recording because it should actually come into view distance before too long. We should be seeing it here in a couple of seconds, but I think you guys are really going to like it. I know I do. All right, so it's coming up. 3, 2, 1. There it is. Shopping. All right, so this is the one for the shopping district. It looks pretty cool. So we have green and black going on here, some quartz letters. Can I land on here? That's cool. So Let me see, can let me turned it up to Quake Pro so that you guys can see a little bit more. But yeah, it's this really cool billboard that has like the name of the district, as well as each of them are gonna be color specific. Like shopping is green, I think farming is gonna be red. Can't remember what all the colors are, but basically they're going to match the colors in the nether. And wow, this looks really freaky with Quake Pro. I'm not used to using this. Okay, back to normal. Oh man, that was weird. So yeah, I really like this, but I'm gonna make another one in the farming district. Oh, and by the way, these are double-sided. So the letters are on this side too. Let's actually take a look at it from the ground, because it's not often, well, I mean, people are gonna see it from the sky, but people aren't gonna like land on it like I did. I just kind of wanted to show it to you. So let's get to the ground so that we can actually see what it looks like from ground level. It actually looks really cool from down here too. I really love how this came out. That's that, and we're gonna be working on making another one in the farming district. I'm gonna work on that, and then maybe some farms, then I'll show you what's going on. Okay, I finished the billboard, and I think it looks really good, and I want to show you guys kinda running up to the farming district what it looks like. You can see it popping into perspective coming down this path here. Look at that. It just looks so good. I like it. You know, it's very similar to the one in the shopping district, except this one has orange. Wait, I think this one was supposed to have red. Wait, hold on. Let me check this real quick. Oh, if that was supposed to be red, I'm gonna be upset because I already had to take down part of it and rebuild it because I made it wrong the first time. Oh my gosh, if it's supposed to be red, I might be slightly upset. Oh, it is red. No. You know, honestly, I might not change it. I might, but I might not. Depends how I feel. So basically, I was gonna use red for the mini games one. So green for the shopping district, red for farming, but technically this way and that way don't lead to different districts because the mini games, oh my gosh, these portals are annoying because the mini games also branches off of the green path, the same one as the shopping district. It's just a little bit, it's actually in here. See, so there's the mini game, so it's not technically on a colored path. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might change it to red. I'm probably gonna change it to red. It's gonna be a pain, but I'll feel bad if I don't. You know, I feel like such a derp for that, but hey, it still looks good regardless. We can kind of bask in its greatness while we're here. There's my cloud coming into render distance a little bit. But yeah, so for the farming district, now that we have that done, what I want to do is add in the farms, obviously. And I really don't know what I want to do for the farms. I'm probably not gonna do anything like automatic or really anything like that. I feel like I'm not gonna do any of the farming district progress on camera because really, it's just gonna be a series of right-clicking. You know, I'm gonna put down some water, right-click with a hoe around it to farm the land, right-click with some seeds to place them. You know, it's just a series of right-clicking, so I'm probably not gonna show anything. So this will kind of be like an off-camera project. So I'll probably wait to show it off till the next episode. That way I don't have to wait till it's finished because I really don't feel like working on it right now. Honestly, probably just move on to something else. But anyway, hey, yeah, we got some cool things done. Now what do I want to do? So instead of trying to think of the big picture, which is kind of what I'm doing here, I'm kind of thinking of all the different things that need to be here. I think instead I should just take it like one thing at a time. So I had this great idea. So there was this little hill here. I took it down a couple of layers just to kind of, I don't know, just because, yeah, it was a few layers higher up here. Took it down a little bit, not too much though. I'm thinking up here might be a good place to put like a windmill and then like a whole bunch of wheat just planted on the ground. I think that's going to be a really important symbol for a farming district, having a wheat field and a windmill. I think those are pretty important. So I guess that's going to be my next project. Let's get started on building a windmill somewhere up here. 3 plays in 1 episode. Holy moly, that must make it a good one. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the building of this here windmill. I think it came out looking super fantastic. Honestly, I'm so pleased with how it came out. So, I've built a windmill before. I mean, I've probably only built 1 windmill before, but the one I built before was probably like 4 times as big as this one. If you remember on iCraft Season 2, I had a request in my luukzilla's construction company, that's what it was called, LCC. I had an order from Bashful Brit to make a giant windmill at his base, and my cats are running around crazy in the background. I hope you can't really hear that. Anyway, I built this windmill. This is a lot smaller than the one I built for Bashful Brit, but I actually like this one a lot. So I use wood and clay. I used a lot of spruce because obviously I have a lot of spruce to my name after clearing out a lot of the trees around here. So I used a lot of spruce. I also used clay and dark oak, and I used wool, including some red wool for the spinner, for the actual windmill part of this. So I think it's pretty cool, and obviously I used red as the accent color for that because if you may or may not have noticed from that montage, I changed the colors on this to the proper colors. It's no longer orange, it's now red like it should have been from the beginning. So yeah, it looks pretty good. You can't really see the letters very well from this angle, but it looks cool from like over there. But you guys have already seen it, even though not with these colors, but you've already seen it. So yeah, the farming district is coming along because now we have the billboard, we have this windmill, and there's also this new thing that popped up behind me. This is something that XB is working on. He made that in between my last couple of clips. It's pretty cool. It's a sugarcane farm, automatic, does everything by itself, and it collects into these chests here. There's a nice little walkway to it. I actually added in these path blocks myself just a second ago, so that's pretty cool. We got some good stuff going on here in the farming district, and it's great. So now what I want to do, since we've done so much progress here in this episode, I want to update this map just to see what all is changed. I'm going to focus my crosshair right there in the middle of that green dot, and we're gonna do something I haven't done in a while. This was an idea I got from Beaverman back like during season 1, so I'm going to do a Beaverman crossfade. Ta, 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 ta. I don't actually know if I'm standing in the exact same position, so I may or may not have done that fade wrong. But anyway, check out the progress on this map. It looks pretty cool. As you can see, there's XB's build, there's the pumpkin, which was already there, there's the paths that are new. This is the one that goes all the way to the residential district, which is, I don't know, somewhere around there. That little red right there is part of Jen's base. It's funny because it kind of makes the shape of a J. That's great. Here's my windmill, and Koi is around here somewhere. He's been checking things out. Where is he? Where is that little guy? He's gone. I don't know. But he's been talking. Glad people put in things here. Yeah, me too, buddy. Me too. I'm pretty glad. So with this windmill, it's not all the way finished. That's basically just the aesthetical part of it. What I want to do next is I'm thinking these hills I should cover over with wheat. Like I want to pretty much till all the land that's surrounding the windmill and put in wheat even on these hills. Actually, I think it's gonna look really cool having wheat climbing up the hills. You know, it's gonna look great. That's gonna be the aesthetical part, but on the inside, I'm thinking just to make it more functional, I want to make one of those nano farms or some kind of automatic wheat farm just to make it easier than regular harvesting. And there's this dog in here. He just kind of likes to hang out. Even during the montage, you may have noticed him. He's just been in and out, and I think he likes it here. This is going to be his new home, I guess. So that's cool. He can live there. I don't mind. So I might make something automatic on the inside just to make wheat farming easier for people, since I mean, the pumpkin and melon farm is automated, the sugarcane farm is automated. I might as well stick to the trend. I know I wasn't planning on doing any redstone, but I guess I will, because that'll make it easier for people, and that's pretty much the point of this farming district. We want things to be easy. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But anyway, this is where I'm going to end things off for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. We made a lot of progress. If you liked it, make sure to show your support by hitting the like button and leave the friend zone, join the fam. Want to know how? Subscribe to my channel, and make sure to have a good night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is for you. Have a great one, and I will catch you next time.